Luke Skywalker faces Darth Vader in a final duel. Let's talk about Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi. And this is the final film in the Star Wars original trilogy. And this film follows the ongoing struggle between the Galactic Empire and the Rebel Alliance, in which there is now a second Death Star that the Rebels have to destroy, while Luke Skywalker tries to bring his father Darth Vader to the light side. And with this film, it is still an iconic one in the franchise, as we get Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and Billy D. Williams back. We get introduced to the Ewoks, which people are mixed about. And the cast in this, as always, is amazing. Harrison Ford as Han Solo is one of the coolest characters ever. Luke Skywalker as Jedi Knight Luke is awesome. And we get a lot of great character moments in this film. From Han and Leia, Leia and Luke, Han and Luke and Vader. And with this film, at the time, it was the introduction to the Emperor. Well, the actual introduction to the Emperor, not a hologram. As we see Vader and the Emperor trying to get Luke to join them on the dark side. And with this film, it is still an iconic Star Wars film. But at the same time, it is pretty much the weakest one in the original trilogy, as we have some repeated plot points, like another Death Star. But I'm going to be honest, I really don't care about that stuff. I don't care that the Ewoks are for kids. Obviously they are, but I don't care about that. Pretty obvious that Harrison Ford hates Ewoks though. But with how this film was, it is still iconic. We get a lot of great Star Wars moments, a lot of great character moments. The final confrontation between Luke and Vader, and just so much more. And this was pretty much the original conclusion. And for the time, this was a perfect wrap-up for the original trilogy, if you ignore all of the original Legends books. And it was a nice wrap-up, and some of the original ideas for this film was pretty crazy. From Han Solo dying, Leia becoming the leader of the rebellion, to either Luke Skywalker becoming Vader, or having a Western type ending and just walking off into the sunset. And Harrison Ford wanted Han Solo to die in this. But George Lucas was like, yeah, no, dead characters don't sell toys. But with how this film was, it is still pretty good. From its cool battles, cool fight, some funny moments, especially with the Ewoks, and a perfect wrap-up to Darth Vader's story. And watching the Star Wars films in chronological order from Episode 1 to Episode 6, seeing the story of Anakin Skywalker, with this film, it is a perfect wrap-up to it. As Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader is one of the best characters ever, one of the best Jedi heroes, and one of the best villains ever. And with how this film was, it was a satisfying conclusion. While Return of the Jedi might be the weakest one in the original trilogy, it is still not a terrible film. It is still a great Star Wars film, as it has a lot of iconic moments, and still stands out to this day. And it was a perfect wrap-up for the original trilogy. Overall, Return of the Jedi is a great Star Wars film. Then again, there is no truly terrible Star Wars film. But what are your thoughts on Return of the Jedi? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.